boys and girls. So I put some more work into this thing. I even changed the color because I thought the gray looks really good with the black and blue. But trying now that it's feasible and it's working, I want to improve it. So the first thing I do is we're setting a clock. So we want it to detect the last one. The last one might get up to a stack. So I'm trying to time it right now for exactly a stack. Ooh. I think I just got it. First try. Well, first adjustment. Let's put it that way. 11. That's pretty good. Let's see if we go one less. Alright, let's try one last. Alright. Let's see how that performs. Nope. It needs an extra item. Okay. Try it again. So that 11 probably was perfect. Yep. Wow. That's really nice. Actually, that's going to be amazing. That's going to go and just instantly. Alright. It's perfect. We don't need the cards there ahead of time because we want less entities out. I'm all about that. I'm all about just being really, really, really smart with the design. You could always. I'd rather the process take an extra like few seconds initially and not have any entities around. So you just lose like the 2 seconds it takes initially, and then every single one's gonna be the same after that. So that's the rule to using anything with rails and a distro system that's like this. It's not that big of a difference. Okay, it's way better to have the cards not out initially though. Okay, first order, yeah. Okay, so let's just see what's going on. Let's try it. See what is going on with it. Okay, we align. Goes through. Activates. The last card goes. Well, all of them will go for that. And it does its thing. Alright, so we gotta empty out all these hoppers though, because I've been messing around too much. Without cards, we gotta get the cards in. And then it's time for a real test. Uh-oh. The little is up again. Might cut this short. I was hoping I could sneak in the stream. We'll see. We'll see what mood she's in, guys. Okay. It's funny, but that's my life now. That's your life as a dad, guys. Alright. Anyone who's a dad knows. Alright. Boom, boom. Your whole day depends on the happiness of your family. My whole mood depends on it, everyone around me. Okay. That looks good. Alright, let's get the cards in. First of all, let's kill this line so we don't accidentally trigger anything. And let's load these up. And then we got to make a return system. I got to do the water better. I was thinking about it. It's just, this was just a quick test, but it's not nice. We're going to put the water this way into a channel here and put two one wide channels. And it'll be a lot neater. Get rid of a lot of this glass down here. It'll be a lot smaller. Move this up. The intro. We can make it a nice system. Okay. So, the first order of business though. That is perfect. Timer, that's all done. Distro's done. We need cart return. So we're going to have to get items out of here eventually. We're going to have to come up with a system to get the items back here and up. Shouldn't be that difficult. Come up with something. We could also drop. We could have a dropper drop and use a water stream to get it up. No, it's not going to work right. Tiled in this layout. I can already see the future. It's not. It's gonna conflict. It's not gonna work right. We're gonna have to come up with something smarter. So we're gonna have to use like a dropper elevator or something. Drop your elevator up into a hopper, or we're gonna have to hop all them out together and then have a cart just distribute each time. That might be what I do, just like the smelters. But we'll get to it when we come to it, guys. Alright, let's take care of the water situation. Let's clear it all out. Let's delete the bottom. Let's delete everything. Let's just rip it all out. Even the timer for the item distro, that's for the smelter. It works, but it's too big. Right now we're just gonna delete everything. Fresh start. All the water. Yeah, we're gonna go bold, boys. We're gonna delete pretty much everything. Alright. Okay. Kill those just manually real quick. Not that many of them. Alright. We can do all this better. Plus, I think I want to expand the circuit because I want to see if I could detect shulker boxes immediately. So what I'm thinking is, too bad we can't read off that box. There's not enough room. Oh, we could come this way. Wait a minute, there might be room. That might be possible. Alright, hold on. There might be room to make that possible, guys. Alright. So we're gonna put a comparator right here. Oh no, we can't tell the difference in just a, I mean, I want to see if it's shulker box over, like a sword or something. That's what I was trying to get. We're gonna have to use a dispenser. I want to come up with a clever way to get shulker boxes separated too. If I could do it all in the same package, guys, that's really where it's at. So I'm trying to think here. We could drop into the dispenser, and the dispenser fires, and it'll break with a piston if it's a shulker. If not, it'll drop. Yes, okay. That's the logic. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, will work. A sword will dispense no problem. Yep. Yes. It's gonna work. Yep. And if it's a box, it's good snow. Ooh, it just missed it, dude. Damn, that would have been nice if we could have did it that way. That's such a bummer. Dang. Hold on, what if I did something like this? No. Okay, it's just not powering it. Okay. So we're powering that after when the thing goes. Okay, that's fine. So maybe if we put snow there, it will work. Hold on. Let's trigger it. No, it tried to, but that never moved with it. It would have to be at the same time. All right, let's try to make it a circuit for it. Um, let's try to make these one wide independent too. I don't know. I want to be careful with that. Every time I don't know what the end goal is, then that's what I do. I make like things that aren't one or the other, and then it becomes a mess, and then it doesn't work out. So we have to decide. We have to stick to it. We're not going to do each one is independent for this design. I'm going to make a tileable design where it'll just do everything by itself. Each hopper, like this one. This one could just do it all by itself. So if I throw a shulker box in there, it comes out. If I throw an item in there, when the cart goes, that one goes too. That item will fire too. I don't know where it's firing right now. Let's see. Yeah, it's empty. But yeah, no, we need to fix everything. We gotta make everything better. All right. So we want shulker box support somehow though. So we could use piston back one. We could change that to a dropper here. It should power through. It should be slime resistant. Hold on. Yep, it works. Hold up. Hold up. There's not enough delay to do that. But I'm going to try anyway, because it's right there. It won't power through though. Yeah, it's not enough time for it to get to the hopper. But it was cool to try. I mean, I was like, hey, maybe I got lucky. Maybe, nah, I didn't have this. I already knew. All right, but yeah, we'll just leave that there for, what's that, dropper? Yes. Let's leave it upside down though. That's the appropriate way to do it. Like that. Yes. Okay, let's put slime. So we need to activate this. So like this block somehow. I guess we could just have it do its thing, dispense, and if it's an item, it's gonna fall. If it's a box, it's gonna be like, oh, we gotta just go straight slime then. But then we're gonna quasi it. I guess two pieces of slime. Okay. Let's get a hopper. We're gonna push right into the hopper. Yeah, I should do it. This one will have a hopper there. Yeah, that's going in there. Just might want to just close the sides just for good measure. Okay, and then if it doesn't, but then it could drop here. No, we need a better setup than that. That's not safe enough. That could drop into here even with snow. We need more room. I'm getting too greedy. Doing it all super compact isn't gonna happen. It looks like we're gonna have to take it out and just do it more like methodically. It's okay. we're not gonna do it all in the same system then. Okay, so after the unstackables come, we have the output go into something, and I'll come up with something to separate shulkers from unstackables. Something dedicated to it. I wanted to put it all in the same exact build, but let's take baby steps, guys. Maybe next version. Okay. So that part's done, but we want to redo all this water work. That was the main reason I ripped all this up. Okay, I'm thinking about an inverted yeet, first of all. Alright, I'm going to do inverted yeet. Using snow. Okay. Everyone forgets, I'm pretty good at minecarts, too. I don't know why I get so much hate in the technical community every time I try to make videos about minecarts. Everyone's like, you're not detector, professor, what his name is. I'm sorry I'm not that guy, alright? I wasn't here for the beginning. I'm sorry. It's like they all hate me for it because I'm new. That's really what it is. And I'm American. Those two things I hear all the time. Alright. I'm too brash. Alright, let's go. Worm is too brash, guys. Alright, so let's rethink everything. So I'm ripping it all up. Like, first of all, these two could just go to the same output. Water output. Common sense here. Okay. Somehow figure it out. We just drop everything into the same channel here instead. Like this. Small design improvements, guys, are going to come a long way. It's going to be a lot more small. It's going to be a lot easier to work with and build. It's usually what happens. Alright. We're going this way. Oh no, because this was the key, so we had to return that, right? But we could just do a hopper. Or we should just drop it low. Drop it directly into the water. I'm thinking about changing it a little bit. The design is what I'm getting at. Same circuit, but I think I'm just changing everything a tiny bit. The whole process. Let me see here. Because I want to get this item this way. So that's why I went sideways, but then we have to do this drop. And it makes all this. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. If I use like in here, I could just put 2 waters. Make it a little easier to do. I guess that wouldn't be bad. But we can't go forward, obviously, because you can't trust droppers for crap. And I don't want to put 3, but I could put 3. 3 would be smart. Hold on, wait a second. No, because it would be on the wrong side, though. Hold on. Let's think of a better layout. What if we drop down? What if we got rid of this circuit, right? What if we move this? That wouldn't work there, but we could move it under. So we could just oh, we can move them here. Yeah, we can move it right here. We can move all of them there to power this. And then we could make this a little better. So make it a little bigger to make everything a little smaller and just easier to build. Alright. I don't really want to rip it up too much though. So let's copy what we have because this does work. So we don't like screw up too much if my idea doesn't pan out. Because usually it doesn't. You know, like most of my ideas go nowhere. Only a couple things out of it will be useful, like a couple mechanisms, or sometimes the whole idea works out, but this is gonna work. It already works. It's just making it polished and refined, guys. This is what we do. Alright. This needs a lot of refinements though. But it's gonna be solid. It's gonna be a S tier build designed by someone who knows what they're doing, guys. Trust me. I'm gonna make sure this thing is nice. Sorting, separating items by the type is gonna be trivial soon, guys. Alright. Soon enough. Alright, so we got V2 we're working on. Or we should say 1.1. Okay. Or is, nah, I'm not gonna go into all that. Alright, bam. Let's change it up a little bit. Alright, so let's delete all this and move it up. Actually, let's just move it up. Over 2. No, I'm going to do invert E. That's right. Okay. Yes, that's what we were just talking about. Alright, let's get to work. Yeah, because I ripped up that one a little bit. I don't want to... So that's why I made a new one. So we could just really rip this one up, though. Okay. Oh, I can't place a rail. Alright, we gotta get one more block. Dang. That would have been nice. Alright. Okay. I can't fit, has to be one higher. It's too greedy. Okay. The game said no, guys. Alright. The game says no sometimes. Okay. Well, more physics says no. Snow. Can I fit a rail in there? No. One more back. Dang. Alright, it's still smaller though already. We already decreased the size. Okay. It's gonna be scary. No, it's gonna work though. No, we can't put the regular rail. I think it's a little off. I don't think that's gonna be appropriate, but that's gonna be a sketch one. But let's try it. Let's put a solid block there instead. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put lava in it. Yeah, and how am I gonna get the items out there though? I'd have to use slime, and then it would get on this block. No, we can't do it there either. Not possible. Okay, so this is the final spot. This one. This is where we're gonna strive to make it happen. Okay. So we only saved 2 or 3 blocks, but it's something. Okay. that. Okay. It's too high. I have to put it one lower to do that. It's not going to reach. It's not going to work at all. Nope. Nothing there is going to work. Well, I always try stuff even when I think it isn't going to work, guys. You know me. Alright. Yeah, it's just not even going to reach there to be able, it's got to go lower. Inverting, it's going to be hard in this space. Okay. Let's try it. Let's power this guy. Alright, let's do it proper though. It's going to need max speed to even have a chance. Alright. It's not going to work, but we might get lucky. Alright. Inverted E. Okay. Let's see if it, and now it's much easier to get the item out than before. The other design, that was the like most fatal flaw, was right here. This was all this was just sloppy. It was just, you know, demonstration last night. I did it all last night. I mean, I was in the middle of the night. I was tired. Okay. Now I'm awake. Like that. That's superior design. See if we can get the items out though. I don't think I left enough room. Yeah, water. It's gonna be a problem. Because you need water. I have to run it forward. And there's no way to stop it there. Right, let's see. There's not much I could do. I mean, I guess it would work, but it would look kind of sloppy too. Hold on, but and I just get stuck. I'd have to put. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. That's too risky. There's no way to stop that. A trapdoor here, maybe. That's about it. Like that. Okay, don't put water in there. Nope, see? It's a problem. It's never going to be moving. It's too close. We have to go just as far, but it's a better design overall. So it does suck, but hey, it is what it is, guys. Alright, I'm just going to stick it back because I'm tired of building it 8,000 times. So let's just stick it back one. Okay. U-temp. I know I can't spell or type right, so that's the way it came out and it stayed. Alright. We're gonna improve this thing. We're gonna make this thing actually very nice. It's gonna be a fine polished system when I'm done with it, guys. It's gonna be one of those systems where people look at it and like there's not really anything to improve. Like that's really the quality that I'm trying to achieve here, guys, for you. Okay. This is going to be on this side of it, actually. There we go. That's the meta. Okay, let's do it. helpful. Now we have plenty of room. Now we have more than enough room. Okay. I mean, I guess I could have brought it in one more then. Ultimately then. Right? Yeah. I still could bring it in one. Yeah, we're obligated to do it. Alright. We are compactors, guys. Alright. And I am wanting to Minecraft at a high level, guys. So we have to. We have to do the best job that's possible, guys. Okay. No matter how painful it is. Alright. Because you'll regret it later. That one block. That it's just I still live it with like half my smelters. Alright. I should have just took that one block off. Or yeah, it's just stupid stuff I got. What'd I do? Oh, I'm way off. Let's see here. Much better. Oh wait. Yeah, see, I didn't. Oh no, I can't. Wait. What didn't I just? I'm. I can't ever get it right, guys. All right, there we go. So wait. Yes. Okay, that's better. That's the perfect spot. We went one too far last time. That is a much better spot. Okay. All right. Now we did it. Okay, that's the first improvement. We lost the block. It looks better. There's a lot less glass and water crap to do. And it's going to be a lot easier to get the items out. Superior design. Just all throughout. It's a better design. Alright, we can even get rid of this one block. And this extra block. Just put a slab there or something. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Let's get one in there and see what happens. Oh, no cards. Alright. Nope, went too slow. It lost too much speed. Well, it didn't lock in though either. Let's lock it in properly and see what happens. Alright. Nope. Nope. Too slow. It's too slow, boys, girls. That might work. Just trying to keep it cheap, guys. Nope, went right through. Yeah, only snow works like that. That's why on that steep of an angle. But you couldn't get the car out. That's the issue. That's the issue, though. Yeah, that's a big issue. That kills the entire thing. Okay, unless we move it down one. Yep, we have to move it down then. We have to let all this drop to get a little more momentum and yeet even lower. We have to yeet down here a little more. That would probably be a better design to keep it compact. So let's try that next, guys. This is what we do, guys. It's such a pain in it. You guys see, it's like heartbreaking having to rip everything up and we do it all the time. All right, but that's what we do. All right, so see, closer would have worked better, but we have to drop more then. Let's drop right here and eat. We'll go right through that block. We'll go right through that glass block. Try to be compact about it. Try another compacting trick. We'll go right through that block and eat right here. Yeah. Let's try that. Okay, I need a hopper. Okay. Lava. Alright. And then snow. Yeah, you want to see these yeets around. These are my original yeets. These aren't ones that are like Mojang approved ways to do it, guys. Alright. I should have put a solid block. That's fine. That works. Alright. Let's try something brave like that, guys. You gotta be brave sometimes. Nope. Slab. Or trapdoor. Trapdoor's gonna do it. A trapdoor will let that work because I've done it before. It's definitely a trapdoor. I remember now. It's gonna work. We gotta get a trapdoor there. Oh, or two slabs. Will work. That should work. It should work though. I've done it before. I've done so many inverted eats. I've never done it this close though. Alright. Ah, come on, man. Doing me dirty. We can't use the trapdoor because it'd be powered though. We could do it on this, but that's not what the issue is. Yep. It is. Okay, it is that one. Trapdoor, yeah. Alright. Yeah. It's usually a comparator, but this time it happens to be a repeater. Same thing though. I built them with comparators that on top of it. Okay. So I know it's doable. Alright, now that should work. Alright. Yeah, you guys never seen me eat like this before. Okay. Yep, that's gonna work. Okay. We need snow. That's a good speed too. That way. Now, if the block stays, that was another story. The let's kill items. Let's stick with the iron. Look, you could just put two snow blocks, but that sometimes it screws it up though. If you put two, if it's slow, it will. There we go. Inverted eat, guys. Alright, and that's the best one. Look, it worked out the best. It's the shortest one. It's perfect. We really brought it in. Now, it's taller, but vertical space is cheap in Minecraft because everything loads vertically. Remember, guys, you always want to build vertically anyway. That's always a better design. Okay. It's just most people prefer lateral designs because us as humans prefer left to right and in a line, but because we don't think up and down that much. But it's actually a lot better. Okay. Let's see. That's perfect. That's a big upgrade. All right. Let's delete all this other crap out real quick. And it's cheaper. It's easier to get snow than crystals. I always try to do snow eats if I can. But you can't do them in every single circumstance. Okay. One time they don't work good is when you try to do a unified eat. When you try to eat carts on every single tile, snow doesn't work as good as the crystals because the carts slow down. When the carts rub against each other, they slow down and it screws up time. It's better to use the crystal for that. It's better to spend the money. I can get away with that. You know what? I guess we'll just keep the glass look complete. But it is unnecessary. That might miss. It's got to be that one. Yeah, like that. Yeah, see? It might miss. Let's see. I knew it was one or the other. Yep. Alright, perfect. One snow block. And now we can bring that cart up easy, guys. So we did it. We accomplished our tasks. Okay. I could drop into water stream back up. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, this is way cheaper than a dropper elevator, guys. We're already doing a bunch of water, so let's just stick with it. Alright, we'll put ice there. With water. Okay. Alright, water. Beautiful. Okay, we have to detect when that has a item through it. So let's grab that rail, put it back. Okay. So now we can compare. Oh wait, we still have to get items out though from here. So we have to prepare for a water stream. So let's assume, because we're gonna need one, guaranteed. Okay. Okay, that works. The cart goes that way. The items go that way. The shulker boxes are going to ride a little bit on top. The shulker boxes are going to go on water stream here. Perfect. It's working out. Okay. So we can do the stream here still. And it's much nicer now. Okay. Everything's coming together. This is a lot less water than the other one. Just the mess of it. All the water stream. The giant water stream. Okay. This would be individual streams. So this would be harder to build, but it's going to be a lot nicer of a system. Okay. Yeah. That looks good, actually. That came out well. All right. What else I have to do now? Okay, we need to figure out. Oh yeah, the circuit. How are we going to detect that? We'll have to use observers at this point because it's getting too compact and it has to stay tiled. Okay, let's do a comparator. We're going to totally need observers. That's like the only like real directional good block we got. Alright, we're going to detect when the item goes through. And we need to trigger the drop-in circuit. So we have to either make them interconnected again a little better. Hold on. We can connect all these. But then we have to deal with this output issue. That's fine though. We could run the water on it to here. We could put observers through these. Yeah. Alright, now how do I do it all one shot? Let's see. What's the best way to power all of these at once? Definitely observing, but which block? Let's go with this one itself. Instead of powering down, we'll get rid of that circuit. Alright, we're going to get rid of this part of the circuit. Well, this last one's unique, so we can ignore that one because that's going to be the one that does them all. Oh yeah, so we're doing it the wrong way. Anyway, I'm looking at it mirrored. I'm looking at the whole system backwards, guys. That's fine. I noticed it right away. This is the front. This is the first one. I mean, last one. Last one, but it's the first one to go. Okay, so what are we doing now? We're powering up there, and then we're powering down again, right? But that just seems... I feel like we could do it cheaper. If I power across with a no block there, I could power all this if I invert this, or if I just... Right? I'm right, right? Hold on. I'm thinking correctly, aren't I? Let's see here. So if I power two no blocks on this one and then put an observer. Oh yeah, then it should all be no blocks, double no blocks. Something like that. That'll power that one too. As well as top one. Well, it has to power the top two, and that won't. Hold on, yeah, no, that's the issue. We have to keep that. Alright, we looked into it. We looked into it. Observer stays. Hey, exploring changes to design. What it's about, guys. Okay. Yeah, because we can always power those two easily, but we can't power this one without another observer. It's just not happening. Alright, so let's find a way it is. Okay. Let's propagate well, let's get rid of this water again. Alright. Let's delete all this out. Okay. We're gonna have to redesign the last one, so you know what? Let's just destroy it. Okay. So this is the change we're gonna propagate. Let's start with this side. Oh, actually, we're not done. We didn't figure out the last. Oh no, we're gonna run it all at the same time. That's right. The last one's gonna be using that. So it's the first one. It doesn't need it. We have to make a custom circuit for the last one. That's it. Okay. So that should be able to just repeat. That should be it right there. All right, let's try it. Okay. Well, why not get it? I hate when it does that crap. Alright. Come on. I hate when it doesn't show it. That's right, we don't need to see it. Wait, why does one look screwy? I missed one. Why can't I see my damn schematics, dude? Bruh. Oh, it's like acting up. I hate when it does this. You should be able to rely on that crap. Alright. Bro. Alright, it probably is because I have 8,000 open, but they're not that big. It's just block data. Schematics are tiny. Okay. Okay. There we go. I don't know what that was all about. I've been noticing it a lot more lately too. Probably have to sell my computer. That's the last one. Alright. Let's mirror it. And we gotta finish the wall on this one at least. And then alright. Let's mirror it. Well, actually rotate it. Oh no, it is a mirror. Okay. That's the last one. Okay. we go. So this is kind of how the final form factor looks a little bit. It looks like the advanced storage system I made. Oh, look, it looks a little off. No, what I do wrong? Oh no, it's the same. It's my eyes playing tricks on me, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Because it's not truly symmetrical. The cart distro is not symmetrical. Okay. It's pseudo-symmetrical. Interwoven. Alright. I don't know what it's actually called, but I call it interlaced. You're just crossing over each other. Right here, it even starts like kind of crossed. So it's actually a divergent convergent design. Well, convergent divergent. Converge all them, diverge all them, converge, diverge. Alright, let's go with technical terms. Alright, now we need the items dealt with. We never came up with a solution yet. Okay? But that shouldn't be a big deal. That's the main items. So we're getting all those back anyway. But we want the keys to get in there. So we have to get that key back into there somehow. So we need this key up here to end up right here. You guys see what I'm seeing, guys? See why this design is so much better? Okay. Good old snow, boys. We don't even need snow. Yeah, actually we do need snow for this. Now we'll drop down here. Yeah. This should work out. They're all going to end up together anyway at the end anyway. The regular items. Yeah, do I even care if they get... Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to see everything differently. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's just get them all back. It doesn't matter. You're not keeping the stacks. Hold on. What did I do? I placed it there. Okay. Hold on, I'm starting to see it different. Might have to put it lower though, because we're not going to be able to get a good waterway in here. That's going to actually work all the way. That's impossible, actually. You do it that way. We have to go one down. Alright, so that's the meta so far, guys. Close this off. Oops. These gotta be moved. Well, we're gonna copy throughout. We're just gonna finish one side, really. Well, I guess I might as well just do them all. They're all already almost done. Yeah, they are done, actually. Okay. So water there. Like that. To get them all out. Much smaller. Alright. gonna be much better looking. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a. Yeah, I guess I will do a continuous flow design. Yeah, let's do a continuous flow. They're easier to build. I'll look out for you guys in building. I just like the aesthetics of it going to the edge, but practically doesn't really make sense, guys. You should use the same source. Okay, you should reuse the source. It's better design. Okay, much easier. No one wants to carry 8,000 water buckets with them or have to build a infinite source every 10 feet, every 10 blocks. Okay, I've done it all, guys. I know. I have built everything, and I know all the challenges. I've built pretty much anything you guys could think of at least once. Okay. All right. Let's go. The only thing I haven't really done at a high level is flying machines. I don't even have the mind for it. I leave that to the people who enjoy it. All right. That's looking good. Okay, what else I have to do? What else is on the agenda, guys? All right, we got the item return way. The keys are all going there, and all the items are going together too. So we got to get all these and get into the same stream. I should just put one giant stream there again. Hold on. You know what? Let's fill it first and then decide. Okay. Okay. Oops. Not what I meant, but it worked. Wow, I suck. I was like placing it and I didn't even notice I was on the wrong one each time. That's funny. That is funny, guys. Alright. Yep, over here too, I was doing it. Much better. So I might as well just have this fall straight down into the same stream. Might as well use one stream, unified stream. Yeah. No, I'm gonna rip all that up. Do it again. Because I realized that is no good though. Okay. All cleared out. Alright, all that was for nothing. But it's coming together. Just start building. That's what I say sometimes, guys. Just build and it'll just kind of come to you. And then just fix it, correct it. I don't ever have a great design the first time. Okay, so we coming all the way out to here. Should I just put one glass? No, what? Let's put a glass pane in the middle. that. Get rid of all this. So get rid of the extra glass that's around already. Okay. Oh yeah, we are gonna need glass there, but not yet. We'll do all that last. We'll do all the shoring up. I don't want to leave extra glass around, just laying around. So I'm gonna be really frugal. Okay. Okay. Much better. Okay. There we go. Much better. That is so much nicer, guys. We can't do it that way, though. Just realized. The items can fall into that. But hold on. What if I divert them to one side at least? Like make it choose a side. Nope. Dang. I could put. I think what I could do here, guys. We could do snow and then move all this in one. Then we have this white channel again, which I want to avoid all that. I'm trying to think of something outside the box a little bit here, guys. Okay. So instead we'll do snow. To the water. Oh no, because we can't tile those right. Actually, yes we can. Let's see. Nope. Because we have to move that block. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's never gonna work. We have to do this one a little different. Let's see. What if we move this one up? Here. Put the water here. No, we can't. We could put like in there. Yes. Could do that instead for this one. And bring this back. Is that even possible? Let's see. That's so like crazy. All right, let's see what happens to that. I'm just laughing at it. All right, it's just so ridiculous. All right, yeah, it would have to be closed in first of all. All right, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to redesign it, but it's still fun to see it. It might actually work though. It might be crazy enough to work. All right, but I think it'd be too difficult to build. We're not gonna put anything like that. Yeah, it would work. Yeah, that would work. But it would have to be That's so goofy, dude. All right. It totally works though. And it's tolerable. Nope. Yep. It went to that one. Why? Is water pushing that way? It's defaulting that way. See it? Because the source is there, because there's water there. There's running water there. We can't do that. Alright, we tried. We tried to do it really compact. We're gonna have to give it a little room. Okay. Alright. Let's take something else. We just gotta get the items down. Oh yeah, we just talked about that. We don't even need to care about the preserving. What's up, Rip? Yeah, we don't have to care about preserving the key items with stacks. This is just separate stackables from unstackables. Okay. Alright, it's done. Alright, this is the last thing we have to do, really. Alright, we're gonna come up with something different. We're gonna put lichen instead of glass again. Let's get rid of all this distraction. Distraction, all this is distraction. I know all has to be there, guys, but like a lot of it, but I just want to get it out. Alright. Because that's the shulker box. We're going to do those different. But for now, we're just focused on the main items. Okay. So let's get rid of this. And how else can we stop the water? Oh, we can use gates. That's the answer. Damn it, man. I suck at doing that. The quick. All right. Uh-oh. You guys already know what's bothering me. There we go. Okay. We just have to ensure they fall down. That's it. Nothing else has to be ensured. Okay. Shore up the edges. That's good. Okay. One more to be safe. Trying to avoid snow if we don't have to waste it. Why? Why do it if you don't need it? If you put a high enough drop it, you don't need it. Okay. Boom. because the item will lose lateral momentum eventually, and once it touches the wall and it starts to change to a downward motion, it doesn't matter. As you all know, it'll just fall straight down from there once it hits the hard edge and it starts having momentum. That's why you get these, like, you can see it like kind of bounce, and it does this kind of roundish thing. All right, okay. It's the momentum. Everything's curved a little bit. Okay. Items only really go straight if you push them straight. Okay. Pretty much. There's no like natural way for items to move straight. They're always random. Otherwise, okay. Unless you do something to them. Oh, look. Just noticed that. It just bothers me. The visual glitch. Okay. It looks so nice with black glass, though. What'd I break? Okay. Rest on blocks are gone. That's fine. I'll put them back later. Okay. Nice. Okay. It's looking good. It's getting there. Okay. Beats all look good. The items are coming here. They'll drop and go straight down. Yep. And now this guy is going to be separate. Okay. Perfect. See anything here? I could even put like a stair of water right there. But you wouldn't be able to get it out anywhere. Let's see. Maybe I could put this to the side and just get the boxes out this way. What do I want to do with the box, guys? Straight or back? Let's do it as compact as possible. Let's go here. Let's start as compact, and then when it becomes a problem, if it becomes a problem being that compact, then we change it. I always try to start pretty compact, though. Alright, that looks good. Now we gotta close the other side of it, though, right? Oh no, these sides. Yeah, I remember there was some kind of thing missing. Okay. And just for good measure. Might as well just finish it. Be even easier to build. Just fill it. It's decided. Okay, other side, same thing. 2 blocks each. Okay. Okay. It looks pretty good. That all looks pretty damn good. Okay. What else do I need to do? Oh, we have to put water in for the for the shulker box return. Okay. Which way are we going? We're coming this way with it. Alright, we're coming this way. Let's just put the water in first. Alright, you don't want to do it here because these things push down. I mean, these things are going to pop right here, so you need a water source on the ones that are popping. But you don't want to start it here because this doesn't always get enough oomph. So even with ice, so what we do is we go in between them, like here, like 2 more back, just to get a little extra oomph. So let's grab some ice. Okay, let's get back to that water stream. Let's find it. There it is. All right. Here's the first blue ice. Just like that. Okay. Same thing. So wherever it's dropping, just 1 back, just to be safe. So at least 2 extra water blocks is what I do all the time. And it's pretty reliable doing it this way. Like that. Even if it falls a little bit on this block, it's going to get got by the edge of the water and get taken. Okay. 1, 2. Right here. It's not under a dropper. It's perfect. Bam. Look at that. Just made it. Oh, that's perfect. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. Little is being bad. Okay. I can hear it. I can hear her getting in trouble. All right. Bam. Guess I can meet them together. Yeah, no. I guess I'll put another one just to kind of even it. No, I'll let it come to there. That's fine. Put ice there. Oh, wait, that drops there. Oh, yeah, we have to. Okay. Hold on. Just pick the same good spot right here. At least a few blocks after. Huh? That should work fine. Yep. Alright. Oops. I thought that was solid. That's what I meant. Oh. Yeah, that'll work. Every single one will get out. Alright, perfect. And same thing here. We'll just put like in just for uniformity. Looks better. You know, it's design, guys. You know how much I care about that stuff. Alright. Even stuff like that bothers me. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's put a whole one there. Ah, look good. Looks better. I'll spend the 1. It just looks better to me. Wait, am I coming out of block though? No, I'm not. So let's put 1 extra. This looks a little better. Yeah, just looks cleaner to me. I'm trying to emulate symmetry as much as I can, guys. Okay. Those little extra costs are worth it. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Those are harmless. Those are harmless extra costs. Okay. Will we do that later? Yeah, all this will be done later. Should I just pull it up now, though? Yeah. I don't know how we're going to do the distro for this yet. Okay. All right. This is the testing box. Let's put it safely right here somewhere. Right there. Okay. It's coming along, guys. Very proud of it. All right, we need to put the redstone blocks back. All right. What else? The last one. We have to we got to do the detection circuit we were talking about now. So now we have to detect when the top of my car comes through and trigger the whole circuit. So let's try right here. And we're not even coming out of the block, which is nice. Okay, bam. So as soon as this gets a cart, well, it won't work like that. It has to fall through, but let's put a cart through so you see. So some of you can see. Okay. Saw it light? Sorry, I wasn't really in a good position for it though. But it did. See? We're gonna take advantage of that. To return all the cards, to do a lot of stuff. Alright, we need observers for these. Okay. So that's the cart return on one side. Let's get the other side done. All right. Perfect. We're going to use dust probably. It's cheap to trigger that. Bulb. Well, you know what? Let's put a repeater. Should reach. Yep. All right. Yeah, I guess that works. I'm just gonna make it a little nicer, but that should work. It's a curve, that's fine. Okay, I don't really like that, but we have to be practical too. I could. No, it's not worth it. Then I have to add a block down. Yeah, no, it's stupid. Okay. Stupid thinking. That's fine. So when that cart gets detected, it should fire all the carts out. So if this has a cart, and this one has a cart, well, they all have carts, but you get what I'm saying? When this last one goes. Yep. Alright, now we just gotta power this one though itself. So let's use the repeater again. Like that. That's that side. Okay. Yes, that'll work. Or I could route it. I could have this power through and come this way and it run. Oh yeah, let's do it that way. It's gonna be neater. Actually, you know what? No, no. Let's keep it simultaneous and same. It's just a little extra wire. All right. Yep. That's what that is like, guys. Just screaming all day randomly. All right. For real. All right. Might as well spawn proof it now. Since we're in here. Okay. We're about to eat dinner, so I'm about to get off. She is up and she is in a bad mood, so I gotta go soon. Okay. I really want to finish this, but we're probably not gonna get everything done. We're not gonna finish it in time, guys. Maybe tonight, but we're close. Everything's already to there. Let's see. What am I missing to run at least once? Um, but everything's in place. It should run. I have to load cards. Okay. All right. I gotta hop off. I can't even hear what everyone's saying to me. All right. So let's just run one, and then we'll just see if we get lucky. But it probably won't work first run. But I have to go, so we're gonna run one and see what happens. I don't have a proper intro, but it's alright. We'll make it work somehow here. Okay. Because we ripped up everything. Nope, we screwed up. Yeah, see, it's not right from down here. It all went in opera already. Alright, well, later on, guys. I have to redo the waterway. Because it has to come in perfect, guys. You see, it has to be aligned and right. And no, that's not right. That's just shot items everywhere. Okay. I mean, I guess I could just drop it to the stream. Hold on. See, I can find the damn source for like ever. Alright. Let's give it one last shot, and I have to go. Okay, I'm going to break the box, and I'll have it lined up so I'd get in there real quick before we go. Let's try one. Okay. Boom. Let's get water in there. Okay, bam. Let's get the chest items. Let's get rid of the items that hopped around. Boom. Alright, it should all be lined better now. I have to line it this way now, though. To, see, how could I line this artificially for you guys? This way. Okay, so let's go over one more this way. And then we could do it. Okay, let's move items this way. Yeah, I didn't feel like building a whole yeet liner bit, guys, so I just did this real quick. Okay. Alright, push it that way now. Oops. Ah, I can't believe I did that. How much did I break? Not much. We gotta cover all that though. And that too. Oh no, that didn't break. That's extra. Oh, it survived pretty good. Actually. Alright. They're in. They're ready. Let's kill the water source. Alright, we're gonna drop the items in. Let's get rid of this. I hope this first one doesn't pick up too many stacks, though. I should. That's alright. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it did. Alright, we'll artificially put the one extra. So you guys get the point. Yeah, see, we got one short. But it would have been in there. Okay, bam. They would all go. We just have to fix the actual intro, the actual distro. Wow, that was amazing. That was incredible. That was so fast. Huh. That is going to be awesome, dude. It's just a mess right now, though. The sugar box just flew there, too. But it's going to work. Yeah, you can see it on Stackables. We're all shot together. That's great. All right. Well, it's coming together well, guys. All I need is the heat and the liner, and it's gonna work. And it's looking really good. We actually did a pretty good job on it. The old one was a lot bigger. I mean, it's hard to see, but because I deleted it, but it just wasn't as nice. I mean, this is bigger because it has this, but this one would have been bigger. I'm saying it was coming along bigger. This is so much less rail. It's just a better design. Yeah, no, that's way better. Yeah, that's smart. It's like tiny now. All right. Take it easy.